Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin. Where are we going to go? But also I'm going to talk about alt season and altcoins. What am I doing? Are we going to see a crash? And what am I going to buy? When am I going to buy if we're going to see a crash? Of course, if you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe and hit the like button because we post one video about crypto trading every single day. Bitcoin, $84,728. Yesterday, Bitcoin had a rejection from here as we were expecting already. We talked in our VIP group already with a rejection of $87,000. And then we said that we should see more downside to come. Everything was written over here because basically we saw this yesterday. We saw that there was an accumulation of liquidation of leverage position around 84, 83, 82, and we saw that probably they were going to go and take all of this position away. I was expecting, to be honest, more continuation to the upside, but then they decided to go a little bit down. But again, guys, it's all about the strategy. But at the same time, one of my pro members, Jeremy, you can see here calling for Ethereum long from 2 days ago already. He knew already this was about to happen. Open a long, made very good money even on AAII. I don't know how you pronounce these coins here, guys. The trading results talk for themselves. He placed a 31% in just a day. I went on AV and make some money as well, guys. So that's the caliber of people you're gonna get in my VIP group. Crypto chat. There's so many other pro members here, so many good, skilled people. So if you are looking for a place to actually get trading calls, but especially to be in a community of like-minded individuals to learn about crypto trading, spot investing, trading, short-term, long-term, anything, you could have come and join us. These are altcoin analysis, Bitcoin analysis, like in depth. So if you want to join, guys, link in the description. There is a trailer here with our trading results, everything documented. So all transparent. But guys, we had a winning rate of like 100% in the last 2 weeks. Totally insane. Anyway, what's happening right now with BTC? And then I'm going to talk about Ethereum, altcoins, and all of that. Right now, we are basically sitting at $84,700. As I was explaining before, we can see that right now we have this, how do I say, potential ABCD correction or ABC correction. I don't know how you want to call it. You can see that we are into like a channel right now. The channel is basically determined by this diagonal resistance here, and also we have diagonal support down to here. Now, the ultimate fuckery, I'm going to say today, I hope I can say that, but the ultimate fuckery is going to be that what is going to be happening? Bitcoin is going to go and pump and do something like this, to go down to here, maybe around $82,300. Go up to here, around 90 to 91,000, make a fake out, and then have one more drop to the downside around $72,000. That, to me, will be the ultimate, fear and destruction in the market. People are gonna say, "Oh, is the end," and then from there we can actually build up more and do like a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is this going to happen? Are we gonna see one more correction to the downside? Well, I don't know, to be honest. And with all honesty, I already bought lots of coins, which I already discussed with my VIP group. What I bought, and this is gonna be the time when I'm gonna accumulate lots on altcoins, and I'm gonna explain to you why I want to accumulate on altcoins if we're gonna go down to, let's say, $72,000 to $73,000. And let me know in the comments, do you think this is gonna happen? Well, to me, it will be making absolute sense to have another drop to the downside because it's going to create a beautiful bullish divergence. You already have one here, but to have another one, that would be the ultimate. Confirmation. We can see big pump to the upside, but right now, as you can see from this point, is that once we're going to go to this level, as I showed you before, at 90,000 is a big resistance here. So if you're able to break it, you can see like lots of volume coming in and break it, then I can see us to go a little bit higher, then have another drop, but I'm still expecting like a little bit of a drop. That's what I could be thinking about right now. So we can even see, for example, a little bit more, I would say, intraday. Right now, you can see we are basically into a channel. The channel is from here. So we have to be careful right now here when to enter, if to enter. And again, guys, with the VIP, they already know at what level they have to enter today to go long or to go short. There are specific levels here, but that's what I could be seeing. I could be seeing us maybe to go and maybe have a bit of a drop here, then have a scam pump, maybe drop it again, and then up like that. Again, this last movement that doesn't have to happen. It could be just like, from here we are starting already. But I would say that the whole point of my whole point today with BTC and then also with altcoins is that I can see strength coming very, very soon. My only worry is the fact that you can see we have this convergence here, like these two lines here, and what could be see maybe BTC to go up here, have a rejection, going down to this area. That could be, in my opinion, could be a great entry area, and then do like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then basically finish the bull market. And that's what I can see with BTC. So let me know what you think. Another reason why I'm thinking that we are close to a potential bottom is also the fact that you can see some positive delta now entering into the market. Still, it's a little bit not great, because we had a 2000 positive delta here, which can actually signify more upside, maybe up to this area around 90,000. But at the same time, if you ask me, is this like the last correction? Are we going to go super high from here? Well, if I'm going to go on the weekly chart, the volume footprint doesn't suggest that as for now. So if I can see, for example, like a nice pump, let's say up to 95,000, I can see plus delta, I don't know, plus 10,000, plus 12,000, then it's going to give me the confirmation that we're going to see more upside to come. But right now, still, it's a little bit, a little bit so. But again, now let's talk about a little bit more about all season and all of that. So another thing that people are asking me, why, Andrea, you're so bullish? Why you still don't believe like this is the end of the bull market and all that bullshit? Well, number one is actually to have a look at this pattern over here. And by the way, guys, if you want also an amazing exchange, non KYC, very good very good fees, like discounted fees, very fast execution, what I would recommend you try to join with my Blowfin. There is a link in the description with Blowfin, guys. Until the 26th of March, you're getting 10% cash back up to $5,000. You sign up with 50,000, put $50,000, and you get $5,000. That's totally insane, right? I already done mine, so I can't do it anymore. But I wish I could do more. Crazy. And also, like if you do like a trading volume of 100 millions, you can win a Rolex, extra $9,000, guys. Totally insane. So do that because really is gonna be amazing. But anyway, let's go back into BTC. So as I said before, one of the reasons why I'm actually getting very bullish, I love this chart. Comparison of M2 compared to BTC. M2 and BTC, they've been following like each other very, very well. And you can see that right now, somebody in November was actually discussing the fact that we should have seen a correction from Bitcoin when we were, up to here at 110,000. They said because the M2 was going down, we should have seen a correction with BTC. But right now, M2 is trending up like crazy. The Fed is finishing the quantitative tightening, more liquidity. We get, Europe as well printing more money and blah, blah, blah. And Bitcoin loves liquidity. So you can see that the M2 is going to continue to go higher, can be a leading indicator to show you what is going to be happening and when Bitcoin could actually go higher. So you can see right now from here, maybe we're going to see another drop to the downside, which I'm going to accumulate more altcoins, of course. And we could basically be able to go higher. Another reason why I'm very bullish, guys, this is the AA2, we can say Bear Index, is a survey from investors about how bearish or bullish they are. We got at levels same as the October 2022. Like I've never seen anything like this. Everybody's so bearish for you tell me the reason. But to me, this is crazy. Like a glimpse of a good news, like for example, Donald Trump backing off tariffs or inflation coming down and the Fed cutting interest rates or something like that, you're gonna see probably the I'm gonna call it the short squeeze of the ultimate short squeeze, crazy pump and euphoria into the market, which in my opinion is gonna be a trap. We're gonna then see like a big crash coming after that. But again, guys, right now I'm getting seriously bullish by seeing all of this. I like to be a contrarian sometimes. Totally crazy. But anyway, now let's talk about a little bit about altcoins. The altcoin season. What's happening right now with altcoins? Are they? Is it finished? Well, this is others, guys. Others, you can see that we are basically in this situation. People are telling me, "Oh, it's over. What was gonna be happening? Blah blah blah." So again, in my opinion, guys, this is an area that's if we're gonna get a chance to go down to here, okay, we're gonna see, for example, if BTC goes to 90,000, 95,000, you can see maybe a push up to here, then another drop in between 180 to 200. I don't think that altcoins are going to go much lower than what they are right now. I think they're already bottoming so many of them. And if this happens, guys, I'm going to load up like crazy because, in my opinion, and looking at this, even if you're not going to have the, what they call the ultimate alt season when you see the explosion and everybody just making 20 and 30x, still I'm expecting something like this, maybe from here, like a big pump. From like maybe 180 200 to like 400 or 450, and if that is the case, you're going to see many altcoins, for example, like Rune. That's the thing, right? It's completely bottom, completely destroyed. Even if it's going to go back, let's say, to this area, it's going to go back to, let's say, 4.5 5. Guys, it's a 1.2. That's like going to be like a 4x from here. So again, that's going to be amazing. And look at this, like you can see that even if we're going to try to have like a relief rally from here, it's going to basically go against the 200 moving average, 200 weeks moving average of 4.7, 4.8, 4x for Rune. I think I got around like $15,000 on Rune, guys. I can make 60 grand like that. So again, the downside is going to be very limited. Yeah, we can go down to 50% more, but then once we're going to see that reaction from BTC, because he's not going to go down forever. Some people are calling for 20,000, 30,000. I mean, I'll let them call whatever they want. Maybe they're right. I don't care. Maybe, again, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not trying to tell you that I'm right, because probably I'm going to be wrong. I don't care, to be honest, but I'll just look at the data, and that's what they're telling me right now. As well, guys, Ethereum as well, to me, in my opinion, if it hasn't bottomed, I think it's very close to bottoming out. But even Ethereum, guys, if it's going to go down from here, like let's say it's going to go down to 1,700, whatever, I can see easily to go and push up to maybe 2,800 or even 3,000. And then, from 1,700 to 3,000 is almost like 100%. That's not too bad if you think about it. But again, it's going to go to all-time high Ethereum. I believe so. I believe it's going to go to 7,000, 8,000. I know that you're probably not going to believe me about that, but that's what I think. That's what I think, it's going to go to. There is a few reasons why it could be happening. I'm going to tell you like in another video, so subscribe, please. That's Ethereum, guys. I can see from here. Then other two things I want to discuss, which are going to be very important. It's also the try to find the chart from here. US 10 years Treasury yield, again pumping. Now I had a little bit of a correction here, but the trend is down. Fixed income going down. Lots of investors are going to put themselves into stocks and crypto, which is actually very, very good. Fed is going to cut interest rates, potentially cutting interest rates, because the economy from here is going to weaken. There's no other, I would say, solution, no other point. We can see even like, if I go and check on Trueflation, we can go on Twitter Trueflation to see where we are right now. Inflation, I mean, what are we talking about? 1.5%, 1.35%. Inflation is going to come down like crazy. And the Fed is going to realize that very soon. They're going to see the economy is weakening. They're going to cut interest rates and blah, blah, blah. And the other thing that they want to see, it's first of all, you want to see gold, gold, the commodity, to go down a little bit. Bitcoin can pump. After Bitcoin has pumped, then I can see this one to correct down, because really is getting like overextended. Might try to do like a blow off top up to maybe 68%, 70%, and then drop down to 52, or even down as 45. Again, if that happens, altcoin should be doing like a 5x, 6x, whatever they're gonna do. But if it's gonna go down to here 43, 44, well, that's gonna be even a bigger target as well. And finishing the video today, somebody asked me again about the altcoins targets. What is going to be the target for altcoins? Well, I believe that's again utilizing our Fibonacci extension, top to bottom to top. $759 billion is still on the cards, which is nothing crazy. Some people say, "Oh, this is impossible." Well, impossible. Maybe it's $2 trillion, but 759 billions, guys, that's only like a 3x from here. So in my opinion, is definitely possible. And looking at the chart from here, we could be seeing like, one more push to the upside. But again, guys, I guess we gotta go day by day. If you want, of course, to trade like a professional with brain, with data, please come on the VIP group, guys. You're more than welcome. Link in the description. But otherwise, I will see you tomorrow during the weekend for another video. You have a great day, and let's finger crossed for Bitcoin for a beautiful rally.